Welcome back, children. Today I'll start with the new topic topographical maps. This is your topographical sheet. Topographical maps are also known by the name the Ordnance Survey maps. What is the meaning of the word topography? Topography has been derived from a Greek word topos, meaning a place, and grapho, meaning to draw or to depict. Thus, topographical map shows the surface of the earth in a detailed manner. In India, the topographical maps are prepared by the Survey of India department and its headquarters is at Dehradun. In Chandigarh, its office is in Sector 32. The topographical maps shows the detail of a one particular part of the whole area. These maps are similar to the physical map in the sense that it shows different physical landscape features. However, it is different from physical map as it uses contour lines to show the changes in the landscape. All topographical map shows two types of features, physical features and the man-made features, or they are also known by the name cultural features. So, when we are talking about the physical features, that means all the type of hills, plateaus, peaks, passes, waterfalls, etc. are depicted by the with the help of contour lines. What are contour lines? These are the lines that join places having the same height above the mean sea level. By noticing the pattern as well as the density of these contour lines, we can determine the shape, the height, the gradient of a particular area with the specific feature. That means with the help of these contour lines, the different shapes and different density and different pattern, we will be able to identify as it is a hill, it is a peak, or it is a valley area, or they are making a waterfall, etc. The topographical map also depicts the cultural features or the man-made features like roads, canals, bridges, buildings, canals, etc. These all the symbols, either a physical feature or a man-made feature, is represented with the help of symbols. They are known by the name convention. On the basis of size, maps can be classified into two types, the large scale maps and the small scale maps. So, topographical maps are under the category of the large scale maps. Why they are under the category of large scale map? Because these maps are prepared on a scale 1:50,000 or 1:25,000. As these maps shows a small area but a detailed study of that area, and these maps are prepared after a careful and a accurate survey of that area. These maps are prepared by Survey of India. These maps are multi-purpose maps, as I have already explained you. Why they are multi-purpose? Because with the help of these maps, we are able to identify the physical as well as the man-made features, both the features, right? As well as cadastral maps are also in the category of the large scale maps. What are cadastral maps? These maps provide information about the ownership of the land or the property. For example, your house in which you are staying, your school in which you are studying. This information, who is the owner of these properties, this information is provided with the help of cadastral maps. These maps are prepared by the government for administration purposes, particularly for the collection of the revenue. So, these cadastral maps, the revenue maps, the settlement maps, the village maps and the city plan maps have been prepared to collect the taxes from the people. This is important because the development of the country takes place after the collection of the taxes only. Next is the small scale map. Children, all the wall maps as well as the atlas maps that you use in your classroom and for educational purposes in your day-to-day life, that time in the class we use a wall map that shows physical features like political relief, temperature, etc., as well as the man-made features also. But one map will provide you only one information. If it is a soil map, it will give you information about the soil in that country, what type of soils are found in that area. Political map will give you information about the political divisions of the country, etc. And atlas maps, these maps are also drawn on smaller scale. The whole country on a single sheet is drawn, and with the help of these maps will also give you information about a one country or a continent only. So, the atlas and the wall maps are in the category of the small scale map, and they are prepared on a scale 1:10 lakh. So, that is why they are known by the name small scale map. And with the help of small scale map, a country, a continent, a word. Let's study the topographical map in a detailed manner. So, children, I've already explained you when we're talking about topographical map, we study both the physical and the cultural features, and these features we study with the help of contour lines or with the help of the conventional symbols. So, let's talk about the conventional symbols now. First symbol is mosque. Mosque will give you information that what type of majority of community people living in that area. If more mosques are there, that means Muslim community is there in that area is more. If temples are there more in number, this will give you indication that the Hinduism is being followed in that area. Particularly triangle is there from the above, right? Children, whatever symbols that we are doing, that are only the part of your syllabus. Rest there is no need to do. If PO is written in your sheet, that means it will indicate about post office. That is a communication facility in that area. PS is written, that will give you indication about police station. RH means rest house. CH is circuit house. DB means dark bungalow. IB means inspection bungalow. So these all are the symbols children tell you that this is a facility for the government employees when they move from one area to another area, and they are able to stay in these places. So that is meant for the government employees. Next symbol is about the brick mill. Now what is the symbol brick mill about? Brick mill will give you information, a trade possibility in that area. That means bricks are baked in that area, and it gives an employment opportunity in this wherever the brick mills are available. What is the symbol? A big circle and a small dot inside, and brick mill is written with it. Next is the railway station. If RS is written with the symbol line, that will give you information about the railway station. Next is the broad gauge. Double black line with the margins with it will give you about the broad gauge. What is the gauge? Gauge is the distance between the two railway lines, and that is 1.76 meter in the broad gauge, right? And all the Shatabdi Express, all the Rajdhani Express, Duronto Express trains moves on the broad gauge. Next is the cutting with tunnel is there. Cutting with tunnel, what is the meaning of this? An open vertical cut in high ground to enable a road or a railway to pass through it. So that is why open with cutting with tunnel. Next is a single gauge with distant stone, single line with the different margins in it, right? And this single line give you information that it is a narrow gauge, and we all know that narrow gauge is particularly there in the hilly areas, and the distance between the railway line is only 0.7 meter, so that the railways can move on a slow speed, because in hilly regions they can't move on a high speed. Next symbol is a, if double red line is there, that will give you information about the metal road in that area. Next symbol is about the metal road with milestone marker, double red line in it, and if 20 is written or 10 is written, this will give you information that the next town is 10 or 20 kilometer away from that area. That depends upon what is written on that stone. When we move from one area to another area, one place to another place, children, you might have seen stone and it's written on that 20 kilometer, sometime 10 kilometer. This will give you information the next town is 20 kilometer from that area. So that is metal road with kilometer stone. Next is a pack track. The symbol for pack track is dotted red lines are there, and the pack track will give you information that it is a path made by constant use by men or animals to travel. It shows in the broken red line, right? Next symbol is a cart track. A single red line will give you information about the cart track. It is a path little broader than pack track made by bullock carts. Next symbol is, children, it's not given in your book. If red dots are there in your sheet, it will give you information about the footpath, and it is a temporary path made by men to cross a region, shown by a single line of dots in red color. One more symbol is not given in your book, that is a unmetal road. Double red line, broken double red line is there. This will give you information about the unmetal road, right? Unmetal road, we all know that it is not a cemented road, it is a kacha road. Next symbol that we'll talk about is a causeway. What is causeway, children? If double red line is there in your sheet, and on that double line means a metal road, and if with the black color it's written there causeway, it means it is a raised metal road across a minor stream. This will give you information that a stream is flowing, and if people want to cross that stream, so that is why a raised metal road has been developed in that area. Next symbol is the telegraph or telephone line with black color bigger dots and minute dot in between. This will give you information about the telegraph line, and we all know that it is a communication facility in that area. Next symbol is a dry stream. If a symbol is like that acute angle, like a pattern of a tree, branches of a tree, this will give you information about the dry stream. Children, we all know what is dry stream. This stream will only flow during the time of rain, and after that it will dry up. Next is the river with island, black color lines, black color dots inside, and a black circle is there inside. It will give you information that it is a river with islands. Especially in the lower coast, the river load deposited is indicated by islands and rocks, and this feature is more prominent in the dry river. This feature is more prominent in the dry river. Next symbol is a dry river with water channel. How it is shown by the two black color lines, black color dots inside, but a blue color is there in the river. That will give you information that the river with water channel. Next symbol is a dry river bed with relative height 6r. If 6r is written, then the relative height is 6 meter. If 8r is written, that means the relative height is 8 meter. What does it mean? That will there with the river with the black dots, and along with the river, with the bank of the river, it's written 6r or 8r, whatever. It means the relative height of the river bank is approximately 6 meter. So when r is written, that means that height is taken from the ground level, right? We will not write above the mean sea level. We will simply write 6 meter. The next symbol is a lined well. When a blue color dot is there in your sheet, it will give you information that it is a perennial lined well. It is bored in the ground. It's a pakka well with bricks and cement with water throughout the year in it. That is why it is known as a perennial lined well and indicated with the help of blue dot. And if a blue color circle is there but blue color is not filled in it, it means it is an unlined well. Next symbol is a dry tank. If irregular black color curve is there, it will give you information that it is a dry tank and it is having water only in the rainy season. After that it will dry up. It is a source of irrigation in an area. Next symbol is dry tank with embankment, right? What is the difference between dry tank and dry tank with embankment? If dry tank is there without the embankment, it is under natural feature, right? And if it is with the embankment, it is a man-made feature. So this is the difference between a dry tank and the dry tank with embankment. Embankment, we all know, is made by the human being so that the water will not overflow. Next symbol is a broken ground. Broken ground is, this feature is generally found along the banks of the river. And what is the reason for the formation of this feature? In the arid areas, after the rainfall, due to alternate wet and dry conditions, high temperature is there, the cracks appear on the surface. That is why this is shown with the help of the curved black color lines. This will give you indication that it is a broken ground, and in this area cultivation is not possible. Next symbol that we'll talk about is dense jungle. This will give you information that a hilly region is there, right? And fair amount of rainfall take place in that area. So dense jungle. Sometimes it is written fairly dense mixed jungle, fairly dense jungle also. So meaning is same. Next is open jungle. Open jungle will give you information that a moderate amount of rainfall takes place in that area and mixed species of trees are found in that region. Next symbol is sand dune. If brown color dots are there in your sheet, brown color dots are there, it will give you indication about the sandy region. What is the meaning of the sand feature? Is shown in brown on the map formed due to wind deposition in the desert area. Next symbol is stony waste. Stony waste is written with a white color patch and the stony waste word is mentioned with it. The land which is mostly covered with rock boulders and stones where cultivation is not possible. It is shown as a white patch on the map. Next symbol is a sheet rock. What is the meaning of the sheet rock? A region which is mostly covered by sheet of rocks shown in white. It is also printed. So next is rock outcrop. It is also printed on a white color patch. Subsoil is exposed in such area and cultivation is not possible in these areas. Next symbol that we talk about is the form line. Form line are shown with the help of dotted brown color circle, right? And these form lines are marked in inaccessible areas where it is difficult to go, and with these lines the height is not mentioned, and this indicate the approximate height of that area. Next symbol is a contour line. A contour line is shown with the help of a number, and this number will give you indication that all the places from this on the circle having a 100 meter above the mean sea level, and with the help of these contour lines we are able to identify a feature in that area. Next symbol that we'll talk about is the telephone or the telegraph line, right? If TO is written, that means telegraph office. If PTO is written, that means post and telegraph office, and children, both are the communication facility in that area. Next symbol, if dot with height is mentioned, it can be any, like dot with 110 also, 150 also. It is a spot height. What is a spot height? It is a height of a particular point above the sea level. Next is a triangulated height. A triangulated height is with the blue color triangle, and with black color the height is mentioned with it, like 340 is written or 140 is written. That means a triangulated height. The height of a point surveyed by the triangulation method, it is indicated by small blue triangle beside a number showing its height. Like it is written 240 or 340, that means 340 meter above the mean sea level. Next symbol is a benchmark. What is benchmark? It is a survey mark cut on a rock, stone, wall or a building showing the height of that mark above the mean sea level. That can be a stone, a building or a rock piece, etc. Next symbol that we'll talk about is the international boundary with black color line and a dot inside it is will give you information about the international boundary. State boundary is dotted single black color line. If district boundary is there, dotted black color line will give you information about district boundary, and if tehsil boundary, it is showing with the help of the black color dots. So children, these are all regarding your conventional symbols and sign. With the help of these symbols, you will be able to study or recognize that what is their symbol is representing on a topographical sheet. Here I conclude, and all of you please go through these symbols once again so that you are able to recognize what this symbol is telling you on a topograph.